Flip Nibbles. J-Dawg back to answer more goddamn questions. This one's a shout out from Joe De La Rosa. Paid shout out. It's kind of funny, and he didn't even need to pay me either. He sent this to C-Dawg and myself as well. I got all in one day. And I'm like, goddamn, bro. I was like, do you even watch my shit? I was like, I'm recording this on the 22nd, and the tour starts tomorrow. But he's like, I just shout out the rest. So basically, Hexella. I'm sure I'm pronouncing it wrong. We put it out. Good shit. They call it black and roll, black and thrash. Show their fucking vinyl a little bit here in a second. But this band, they're on, they just did starting tomorrow, I'm recording this, but when this goes up, because like, brah, what the fuck? I was like, I need at least, this is all shout outs. Everybody, happy birthdays, everything. Like, it blows my mind that people think that either there's literally people that think I record these 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm like, what do you think I do for the interviews then? Like, obviously that's not in real time. Like, I don't even, blows my mind. Like, any channel that's doing a video every single day, which I realize that go-getting this is very little. There's very few people, but there is people that do, because there's people in the bodybuilding world that do. Again, those are go-getters. That's why I get along with more bodybuilders than I do metalheads, because metalheads are just fucking slack fuck, lazy fucking beer drinking, weed smoking, goddamn fucking just pathetic fucking insects that just no goddamn drive, no oomph, just sitting around smoking a bowl, fucking growing goddamn tits. But when you got a go-getter, you video every day. Like, I knew that, like, instantly, like, told Craig that's a channel. If you're doing don't even do a channel if you're not going to do one every day. Like, what are you doing? You're wasting your time every day. That's what I expect from a channel. Almost every channel I watch does a video every day, and that's the norm in the bodybuilding world. Yeah, work ethic, brah. So with that being said, and nobody had to tell me this before I was even doing a channel, they're pre-recording them. Like, and not just the day before, because what happens if you get sick or something? You're going to miss a day. Minimum, if you want a shout out by a date, it is 7 days, and that is minimum. That's I'm still pissed off if you send it 7 days, but I'll make it work, brah. 10 or more is preferred, because I have all my videos. I can tell you right now, I have uploaded, I'm recording this on October 22nd. I have uploaded all the way till October 29th. His tour here is, they're doing a northeast tour from October 23rd to 26th. I'm like, the tour's gonna be over, Holmes. So all right, we'll shout out the rest and I'll get here. So when you see this is going up on October 30th. Now, even C-Dawg's like, just move your videos around. I was like, number one, dude, to move 10 videos, well, it's this one to be 8. To move 8 videos, that's not just 2 minutes. It got to re-up over, thinking. Got to move them all up, because a lot of them have paid skis. Now, not all of them do, but I'm not going to sit there and rewatch which do and don't. And people literally email me, when's it going up? They don't want to wait forever. They're already waiting 7 to 10 days. Now they're moved up another day? No, I'm not doing that. It's the paid skis get fucking front of the line. And yes, 7 to 10 days, believe it or not, that's front of the fucking line. But now they're going to be waiting even longer, because I got to move videos up just because people don't listen to my goddamn disclaimer that I've given, fucking God only knows how many fucking times. Not to mention, it's kind of common sense. If you want a birthday shout out, like the one dude did pull out the other day, the wife's fucking anniversary this weekend. I was like, dude, it's not like you didn't know your anniversary is coming up. Like, Jesus, fuck, man, jingle all the way. Talk about waiting till the last minute, going Christmas shopping on Christmas Eve, you goddamn bonehead. Like, what are you doing? Like, at least a fucking week. Like, that would, for anything. Like, if I'm birthday present shopping anything, I'm not like, the night before. A week is waiting up till the last minute. Preferably send the shit in a month, especially if you know about it. Like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? None of the goddamn fucking less. He said, to shout out this, he's like, we'll be finishing out this year with a couple more Texas dates. So if you're in hillbilly ass fucking Texas, watch out for Hexella. I realize I'm mispronouncing it. Dawg is not known for fucking pronouncing shit correctly, which, whatever. I do vouch for the band. I think they're good. I mean, no, they're not my new favorite band or nothing, but I do like them. I signed off on HELLS HEADBANGERS signing them. I'll show you this in a second. CDs, LPs, cassettes. Well, why don't you show them on the camera, Dawg? Because in case you guys know, I don't like believe it or not, I don't like the sales pitch. I don't. I think it looks... I'm not going to say tacky, but it comes off as your sales pitching, and I don't want to come off like that. So a lot of the stuff that I do is the releases that I personally set up, and the reason I do that is because, as you know, pretty much almost all the releases that I set up, with the exception of Eat the Decay, also it's the same drummer of Hexella, it's the stuff I grew up on. So I can kind of have a little bit more to say about it, because it's like, I was listening to this shit, like, on Paretos goes up to, it just went up today. I just noticed it. I know I'm not shouting out 2 Paretos in a row. Deranged, Cut, Carve, Rip, Serve, the vinyls, went up on pre-order today, October 22nd. So watch out for that. I fucking signed that. If you want to call it signing, whatever. Ricardo, the drummer, which would be nice if I could get a goddamn Zoom. I asked him, and I think he shuck and jived around because he said they weren't around. Maybe, no, he did deny me. I think he said he doesn't want these Zooms because it would have been nice to have him on. What's cool about Deranged is, dude, the drum style is totally, it's like, it's brutal as fuck, obviously blasting, but the guy has an identical sound. Like, no, a sound that he has his own identity. Not identical, obviously. Just like Sinister, for example, and Immolation. You listen especially albums like Close to a World Below and Failures for Gods. They have a distinct fucking sound. Most death metal bands don't. And I'm talking about even most that I goddamn like. Like, who's somebody I like? That fucking Cannibal kind of does. The Marziquous blasts, especially on Two of the Mutilated, and some of them, I'd say that does. But let's say, who's fucking somebody? Well, I can't even think of a single goddamn band. Let's say like Alter. You know, I fucking love Alter. That doesn't have, he has distinct vocals. They don't have a distinct drum sound. Most bands don't, is what I'm getting at. But there are some that do, and Deranged is one of them. So I'm shouting out Deranged, and when Deranged comes in, the LPs, I will show it. Now, why did I sign Cut, Carve, Rip, Serve? I'll tell you why. Bubbles. The reason I goddamn did is because it's never been on vinyl. And all the Deranged albums, says I got to look it up, the Red Light Murder Fever album. That album's fantastic. I only own it on CD. But I want to say I looked it up once, and I think Listenable Records, because that's who did the CD, put out a vinyl as well, which makes so much sense that they wouldn't, because even at the time, they were doing a vinyl, so I don't know why they wouldn't. That makes no sense. Got a few of the goddamn demo. There's got a few in stock, and it's like, there's kind of sitting there. I'm like, how do these fucking posers, especially if you like the brutal shit, the sick shit, brah. Basically, if you're interested in coming to Ohio Death Fest, July 31st, comboed up with Dead by Dawg Volume 2, August fucking 1st. If you're interested in Ohio Death Fest and you don't fucking, your goddamn metal alarm doesn't go off when you see a Deranged. I'm literally like, this is without a shadow of a fucking doubt, I'm thinking this is a brutal DMer fucking poser. 100%. Like, Deranged is one of the most classics of the classics. They're now done, but I heard, the drummer said they're redoing some, I don't know, because I asked them to play Dead by Dawg Volume 2 if I was doing the Netherlands, just because I got wind they were practicing again, but I don't know if they're just doing one-off shows. I don't fucking know. Maybe they're reunited and doing stuff. But the Cut, Carve, Rip, Serve has never been on vinyl. It was on Severed Records, just the CD. And to my knowledge, was the only one that was missing on vinyl. Now, I don't own all the albums on vinyl. I have Rated X on vinyl. And then High on Blood I have on vinyl. Those were reissued like 5 years ago or so. If you know, you know. Those sold out right away when Hell's got them in. And people are pissed off, "Game more of those Deranged." I'm like, at least fucking people are asking about the good shit. It's about goddamn time. And then ones I do own is, in my favorites, but the ones I heard of the first, is the album 3 and the self-titled Deranged. Those are my favorites, but literally those are the first ones I heard. The 3 has a bonus 7-inch, and it's funny, they cover Some Kind of Hate by the Misfits. And as you guys know, Misfits is basically, I listen to Misfits more than I listen to any other fucking band in the world, just so you goddamn know. So by definition, that you could say it's my favorite Mecha band. The only reason I don't put them in that category is because it wasn't who I grew up on and who influenced me, and you know, a lot of my beliefs align with Deicide and Merciful Fate, shit like that. So there's a little bit more meaning, but none of the goddamn less. Misfits, listen to them all the time, right? Love them. And Some Kind of Hate is definitely one of my top 5, probably the top 3 favorite Misfits songs of all time, along with I Turn Into a Martian. Deranged covered it, but with the brutal shit, it didn't fit. Like, it's a bad cover, I'm not gonna lie. But it's a if you have the CD, you don't have it. There's 2 or 3 tracks on the bonus 7-inch. That was a LP that came out at the time when that album came out. What? 3 was around 2000. something around there. The 3 and the self-title were very, very early 2000s. Then after that was Plainfield Cemetery. That's when they changed vocalists. That's really good too. That does exist on vinyl. So what I'm getting at is it was kind of complete the vinyl collection of coming out. Carve Rip Serve. I was like, it's never been on fucking vinyl. So the goddamn Dawg, let's put it out. So I announce that kind of shit because I'll have a lot to goddamn say. Hence, I don't fucking sit there and sales pitch just everything that I like. I don't just go by if I like it. It's like, okay, I grew up on this shit. I have stuff to say about it. But I told Joe when he sent me this page, I was like, dude, you could just email me. I was like, I would have done it for fucking free. You're on the fucking label, and I'm a fan of your band. What he says, we'll be finishing out the years with a couple more Texas dates and starting the new year at Francisco's. You guys all know Fran the Man. Jabba Fest, jamming out all badass. Check out his fucking channel. It's one of the only metal channels that I would recommend. Granted, I don't know dick for channels, but the only channels that I do know that I can verify, but I mean, granted, I'm being biased because I'm at least acquaintances or friends, however you want to look at it or word it. Vincent Crowley's channel from Asheron, Mordant Red, and jamming out all badass. I mean, I'm affiliated with all those guys either on their channel or mine. So, I mean, I know I understand it's biased. But, again, I said slobbering all over the goddamn place. Except for day one, I never watched metal channels, but those ones I know about, but because of my channel, since I've done it, reacting with them and shit like that. But he's doing Jabba, so I didn't even know Fran the Man is putting on a Jabba Fest in January. That's cool. I'm actually curious. So if you need a shout out for that, so Fran the Man, if you need a shout out for that, don't send it to me December 31st. Shows January 2nd. What the fuck, homeboy? Like, send me that shit December 1st, probably, but maybe even earlier. Like the lineup and shit, and you don't got to pay. The homeboys and the homeboys get the homeboy hookup, and that's just the way it goddamn rolls. Is that we are working on more flight gig offers for next year. Goodness, I mean, who knows? Maybe they come to Ohio. If they don't, if I do a Dead by Dog volume number 3, it'll be in 2027, and who knows? Maybe Hexella will be on it because that'd be a band. Again, I do like them. I signed off on signing them. Dawg really liked them a lot because when Fran the Man sent it over, he said, "Fuck yeah!" So Dawg was like, "Yeah, we should definitely sign this." And I listened to it because Fran sent it over. I'm like, yeah. I was like, Fran sent me the split with the wolf skull or whatever. I was like, yeah, it's good shit. I was like, and it's totally, that's our fan base. It's that black and thrash where it's like, I'm not saying it sounds like these bands, but if you're a fan of these bands, Destroyer 666, Bathory, any of that Aussie black and thrash, Mongrels Cross, Grenade, all those bands were associated with Gospel of Horns. Again, I don't think it sounds like those bands out, but if you're a fan of that style, even throw the Urns in there from Finland. A lot of the metal threats, the non-racist bands, let's say, if that hurts your pussy. If you're a fan of a lot of that style, check out Hexella. I mean, so we did CDs, LPs, cassettes. This is their full length. They came out this year, their first album. Then I know they did a split, and I only know the split because Fran the Man sent to me. These LPs came out nice, the lyrics, nice fucking evil goddamn. The back reminiscent gives me vibes of the first Bathory album. You can definitely hear there's definitely a Bathory influence. Well, who the fuck isn't influenced by Bathory? That's not fair. Chick goddamn singer. So all you 40-year-old virgins, you could jerk off while listening to this. Fuck yeah. The drummer on this, Joe, who set this. It's funny when he set this, I'm like, the fuck is that, John Della Rosa? So J. Della Rosa, your name is very similar to John Della Rosa. You can look that up. He just retired. He's a pro bodybuilder who I'm a big fan of. I'm a fan of his physique, obviously, no homo, but that's what you're a fan of in bodybuilding. But more so his personality. It's guys like him that I actually look up to that I wish I was that cool of a dude, in a sense that you won't find anyone that'll say a bad thing about him. And there's, let's say the bodybuilding scene as a whole, there's only like 3 people I can think of that you will never, ever hear a single person say a bad thing about him. And that is John Della Rosa, Hidetada Yamagishi, the Japanese bodybuilder, also retired basically now, and John Meadows, rest in peace. Like, everyone agrees. Like, do you have anything negative to say about that? That if you ask anyone that's seen, like, no, literally, possible nothing. Like, just so, just the way he carries himself, I found very respectable. And dude, when I met John, it was fucking funny because I had met John. Boy, I met him twice. I met him one of the years he competed at the Olympia, Meet the Olympias. Yeah, I went up, got my photo with him, bought one of his photos and had him sign it. Just talked to him a few questions, wished him good luck, etc. But the first time I met him is one of the years he wasn't competing at the Olympia. He didn't qualify that year. and he was walking around the meet and greet just as a fan. And holy fuck, in his off seasons, I can honestly say of guys just walking around in a t-shirts, he had hands down just the standing relaxed, not walking around flexed, obviously, the biggest fucking arms I've ever seen in my fucking life. It just looked fucking freaky. And I'm talking like, I think he even had like Rich Piana fucking beat because John is short. Like it was stupid fucking impressive. So just look up John Del Rosa. I'm a big goddamn fan. And when I saw, what the fuck? John Del Rosa emailed my ass? Holy shitski. Goddamn Christmas Day. J-Dawg who? He met me, but he doesn't know me. Look at these clean ass fucking vinyls. Then we got Poser goddamn black as well. But like I said, gatefold also comes with the insert, which is always clean. I like when the gatefolds come with an insert. Now all the time we don't do that because you don't have enough materials always. But definitely a good new. See, so this is a new band I like. This is new good. I like new bands. Again, I just don't shout everything out because then it looks sales pitching, and I didn't want to turn the channel to that. And that was another reason why I held off because it wasn't pushed onto me. But even like Craig was incentivized. Oh, if you start your own channel, you could just show off. So I was like, dude, I don't want to do that. I was like, because who buys from that? Like, I don't buy from that. I buy from organic. Like, oh, this guy's being truthful. He takes this product or he believes in it. Or, I use whey protein. I use whey protein, right? So I buy Species Nutrition because Dave Palumbo, I watched his videos for years. He's the owner. I'd rather support him. He's given me free material for years. I take whey protein anyways. Why would I go to Walmart and buy one? Yes, his is a little bit more expensive. Well, it's actually a lot more expensive. But that's fine. I got the shekels, and it's a better quality. It's fucking phenomenal. It digests amazing. It's a whey isolate, not a concentrate. But what I'm getting at, I could buy an Optimal Nutrition, which is literally almost half the price. But I don't. I'd rather support my boy. That's the way I go. So, but he's not sitting there, buy my species, buy my species, buy my species, buy my species. No, my fucking blood work, the first protocol that I got, which I added a few labs that I learned on my own along the way, things like cystatin C and gamma GT, things like that weren't on his list. His blood work protocol I was using for like 15 years ago, giving it to the doctor. What the fuck? It's this goddamn laundry list. Doctor, I don't know what this is. It was from Dave, and Dave just gives it out for free. Shit that people will charge you. There's people that charge you literally, no joke. I'm not even exaggerating, over $1,000 for that kind of info. So I just give it back. So when I buy a protein, I buy from him. But that's kind of how I want to be, not just sit there, hey, buy my product. But I don't mind doing the shout outs to an extent because some people, I don't like the boring bodybuilding talk or the dog just talks about how great the tish is or whatever. They like the shout outs too because they're like, well, recommend some bands to me. All right, I will, but it's not going to be all just recommends because that's boring. And it looks sales pitch. And it's just like, oh, this guy's just trying to sell the shit. And then you don't even know. Then you don't know what to believe from a guy. Then you're like, oh, I don't know. This guy recommends something every fucking video. And of course he says, oh, wow, it's at HELLS HEADBANGERS. No shit, he recommends it. So I didn't want to. I mean, if I wanted to pull that card, dude, I could lie my fucking ass off. I'd be recommending the Moonbloods and shit because we can get that in stock like that. We stock the fucking shit out of the LPs and CDs. Why? We have a very good relationship with Patrick over at Iron Bonehead. He's one of the goddamn kings of the metal scene over in Germany, along with him, I would say him, High Roller Records, and Iron Pegasus. We have a very good business relationship. So we'd get those LPs and CDs by the 50s and the 100s, right? And we could easily get a restock, which we're trading our items for him. If I wanted to be a scummy fucking just lying shithead, I'd be like, dude, I'd be wearing Moonblood shirts, Moonblood record in the background. Fucking the moon, only moon is real, goddammit. But no, I rip on them. There's nobody other else in the metal scene that'll fucking do that. Because I give you the gum bale straight goddamn truth. Because what I tell you to do, too, is think for your fucking self. If you're in Vault Black Metal, and if only moon is real, you listen to your goddamn Moonblood, and you tell me how much of a fucking fag I am for listening to Cradle of Filth. That's the way you should fucking think. If you truly believe that, that's what it should be. That's what I preach. But I'm not going to lie and sit there and say I'm going to like something and compromise my word, because my word means a hell of a lot to me, just to sell something. Fuck that. I'm not fucking doing that. So check out the Hexella. Again, for Bubbles can't spell it. Hexella. It's Dawg fucking approved. We put it out. Like, this came out months ago. Again, I could have been sales pitching if I wanted to. Motherfucker guy's on the label, he sent a pay ski. I kind of feel like an ass on that. I even told him. It's funny, well, he's cool as fuck. He's a man of his word. I literally refunded his fucking payment. I was like, dude, I feel bad. I was like, your show that you want to shout out. I was like, it's already done with by the time this video goes up. I feel like I'm ripping you off. I was like, you didn't need to pay. I was like, you're on the label. You're a homeboy hookup. You're the drummer of Eat the Decay. You know I vouch for that. And you drum for this as well. So keep in mind, too, because he said he's really looking forward to, you'll obviously be at the HELLS Headbangers. Well, hell, I don't know if you'll be at the Weird House yet. We'll see what day they fly in. We'll talk something out. Maybe I'll fly them in Thursday as well. Preferably for, shit. We'll see. Whatever. There's a possibility they'll be at the HELLS Warehouse meet and greet, because that's Friday, July 31st. And then that night will be Ohio Death Fest at the Mercury Music Lounge in Lakewood, Ohio. And then August 1st will be no meet and greet, because I won't have time. I'll be chauffeuring Denali God around and shit. Dead by Dawg, Volume 2, at the Mercury Music Lounge. And by the way, I paid in full, literally today, as of like 2 hours ago. I paid in full for Denial of God's visas, in full, and it was a bag. Shout out to Evan over at Maryland Death Fest. I used the same lawyer agency that they use, so that the top pros, it's a lawyer agency. That's all they do, is they specialize in music band visas. That's all they do. It's an actual lawyer, but kind of like a divorce. You got divorce attorneys, right? They're an attorney that all they do is visas, and it's the reason I went with them and not Paul Dunsky this time, because Dunsky's my boy. Because again, with all these Orange Man laws changing, there's a lot of things you need to fill out, and that's what fucked Dunsky. He didn't know. He's the first one in line. Took it for the goddamn team. So I'm taking it for the team, and I paid the extra bucks. So you know, I know. So what did I say? So yeah, today's October 22nd. I filed for denial of God visa. So they fucked me. Orange Man fucked me. Spread the cheeks. Ram that fucking 80-year-old orange dick up the dog's asshole. That's how you know, because I paid in full. You don't get refunded either, brah, if they're not done in time or if they're denied. It's just denied, fuck off. Thanks for your fucking several $1,000s. So the good news is, before I paid, I've been talking with the lawyer agency for like 2 weeks now. Me and Aster's on it too. He's on it. He knows. I told him, dude, because he's not the fastest with replies always. I was like, you're doing my fest and shit. I'm like this. This is how I roll. 24/7, 365. I don't fuck around. You need to reply. You need to be on this, like, you need to be on these visas and these email replies with the lawyer agency, like, stink on fucking shit. And he has been. So that's fucking awesome, because there's no dicking around. Everything he has to fill out, he has. Because the first couple weeks, basically, which is cool, they see that they're not ripping you off. They do what they call the band's eligibility. Like, what are the odds that these motherfuckers are even going to get in? And they're like, yeah, eligibility looks very, very good. Like, let's proceed. We can go through. But we need to file now, because, like, as far as thing is, they specifically said this. It's because of Orangey, 100%. So it's no doubt just me. Oh, Orange Man bad. Keep in mind too, if everybody's like, yeah, get him, dog, get that Orange Man. I ain't for that goddamn bimbo, fucking dumbass piece of shit either. Be honest, if I had a vote, I don't vote. I would have picked Orange Man over that fucking bimbo that was against. So it's like, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Eat both suck, but I'm aware Orangey's better than bimbo. If we got bimbo, shit would be even goddamn worse. So I'm not pro her. So don't think I'm on that side either. I'm in the motherfucking middle, dude. I'm not on your left, you're on the right. I'm in the fucking middle. I'm the common sense guy. I like common fucking sense, not stupidity. If you know, you know. If you got fucking brains in your head, because anybody that's the extreme either side, I'm not on your side, just so you know. Keep that perfectly fucking clear. If you're an extreme on right, or if you're an extreme on left, I am not. You're the most annoying human being to me. Quite possibly at this point, more annoying than goddamn Christians to me. Just be level-headed and be like, good policies are good policies. This side has some good ideas. This side has some good ideas. And right down the middle, there's good ideas. Let's just take all the good ideas, fuck left, fuck right, and just let's have a thing of just good ideas. Let's just do that. Why the fuck can't we do that? But no, we can't do that. Divide and conquer, goddammit. So, but even they said, their words, not mine. Yes, because of him changing all the laws and shit, there's more documentation and making it harder than ever to get in the U.S. Not impossible, but harder, for sure. But the dog's on it, took it for the goddamn team. Just saying, dude, if you like black metal, and if you're a gurgle, fine. I understand not coming to Dead by Dog. But if you like black metal, and if you don't know Denial of God, I've informed you, so you can check them out on YouTube for free. I'm telling you right now, and I said this years ago. Benenson, put the goddamn link. I'm pretty sure I even said this in the Hellcast days, before Dead by Dog even existed. Definitely said it in early Dead by Dog days. Denial of God, DOG, from goddamn Denmark, hands down, without a shadow of a fucking doubt, is the most underrated black metal band in all of existence. And not only the most underrated, they motherfucking bukkake, fucking blow fucking torch slaughter, bust out that Alien's Tomb flamethrower, the gay-ass fucking moon bores, the Vlad teepees, the fucking mutilations in a wheelchair, crybaby fucking pussy goddamn black metal, your Belkateers, Life Lover. How do you know they smoke Life Lover, dog? You never heard of them. I don't fucking need to hear them. I'm not listening to a fucking band with a name as gay as fucking Life Lover. Dog's fucking life fucking hater, goddammit. Enemy of fucking Jesus. That's me. So I'm not even listening. Don't need to listen to fucking gay-ass Life Lover. No denial God fucking smokes them. First time ever in the U.S., and they're not doing any other shows. They're arriving here Thursday, July 30th. July 31st, the Warehouse, HELLS HEADBANGERS Warehouse. They will be doing a meet and greet, just like the Attic guys did. HELLS HEADBANGERS will have a meet and greet from noon to, let's say, 5 o'clock. After that, you go get some grub. You go over to Ohio Death Fest. That's the plan. Now, those hours aren't set in the goddamn stone. It might be 11 to 4, whatever, because I don't know what time the Ohio Death Fest is starting, and I plan on going that. I can't shout out the bands yet, but Baxter told me to listen. It's got some good, sick shit, like good old school sick shit. Not some fucking Quakers I never heard of. Granted, I think there's a couple Quakers I never heard of. Well, there's nobody I never heard of, but a couple newer bands too, but that's fine. There's two on there that, one I haven't seen in over 20 years that I'm a big fan of, and one I've been a fan of for 25 years and I've never seen. Granted, kind of doesn't make sense that I haven't seen them, but I just never got to see them. You'll know when you know. So that's going to be definitely worth goddamn going. So you can meet and get all your shit. That's another thing about Dead by Dog, dude. With all these other fests. My headlining band, Dead by God, they've never been in the country, right? So not only are you a fan, you are guaranteed 666% able to meet them. Bring your Horrors of Satan, bring your Hollow Mass, bring all your shit, your Denial of God. You bet your ass I'm bringing at least two of my LPs to have Ustu and fucking Aster, the two brothers, because they're the head honchos. There's 5 guys playing total. I'm not sure what the other guys, what they're all on or what they're not, but to me, Denial of God, it's literally Aster, the guitar player, and Ustu, the singer. They're brothers. They're Denial of God, right? I'm bringing some shit for them signed. You are guaranteed you can get some shit signed, get your photo with them, and have a chat with them. Because, put it in the comments, anybody you guys are Dead by Dog Volume 2, where were Attic at the warehouse? They were literally just sitting at our tent that we had set up. Guys drinking beers, just sit at a table. Just come up to us, meet us, ask us anything you want. Sit down, chat, grab a chair, brah, have a conversation. That's the way it's set up. It's not just hey, they're there, get your handshake, ooh, get out of here, bro. No, that's fucking gayness. That's rock star fucking gayness. And I'm never going to get it to that. Because even if this channel was to blow up, he's got 100,000 subscribers, he gets 50,000 views a day. That's never happening. But let's just say it did. I'm never going to put on a show where it's like, let's get this at a venue because I have demand. I could sell 3,000 tickets. No, I will never have it at a venue ever that holds more than 1,000. Why? Because then that whole personal feeling goes away. I'm not having shitheads where they're hiding backstage. That's fucking gay. Dude, check this shit out. 2 nights ago, again, and the ducking continues, and then there'll be duck. Can't you make this shit up? Vader and Malevolent Creation. Phil, I don't know what the fucking happened to him. He's on his goddamn deathbed, so he went home. Granted, I knew that a few days in advance. Well, I guess Phil's done. Peter was set up. I was talking through Phil through text. Asked him right then and there. All right, well, Peter, want to do an interview too? Sure, I'll do it. When should I get there? Before the show starts. No problem, brah. Got you covered. Dog shows up. Where you at, bro? Go up to the merch lady. Show hasn't started. I show up over an hour before the show started. No band's playing. She's like, oh, he's on the bus. It's like, we got an interview. We got a business meeting, brah. Let's get to work. We got shit to do. He's on the clock. He's on Dog's fucking time. Well, let's go out to the bus. So she walked out. She goes on the bus. Oh, he said he's not going to be able to do it. He's going to go take a nap now. Nap? What the fuck are you talking about, Grandpa? You can sleep when you're dead. Sleeping on the job. He's got a scheduled business meeting. I can't wait to use that goddamn line. Easy Dawg, and some of our financial advisors got a meeting. It's 2 p.m. on a fucking Thursday. 3 weeks goddamn notice. Be there, dog, or be square. 2:01 and you're late, motherfucker. No problem. Hey, dog, you coming? I'm going to take a nap. What kind of shit is that? Unfucking believable. I mean, I understand he's a fucking old guy, but number one, you agreed to it. Like, what if he's like, oh, well, that's his routine. He sleeps before he gets on the gig. I get that, but why the fuck do you tell me to get there before the show started? I got there when you fucking said. you his words, not mine. Yeah, whatever. Dude, honestly, I was so fucking annoyed. Granted, it just makes for fun talk on this. Because, dude, that with the duck, and if we ever do a goddamn Duck and the Dog shirt, the Mighty Duckers, which I'm not putting any channel shirts up. I'm obviously just bullshit. I'm not putting any more channel shirts on until the previous ones sell in the description box, by the way. But if you're at Peter, remember what Carl talked to managements? Fucking Duckman, fucking paid a duck. Goddamn Chris Barnes, I'm too busy, even though there's zero chance in fuck he's too busy. But just put a picture of Peter fucking Vader, bunch of Z's on the back, fucking picture of him just sleeping on the fucking job. Unbelievable. And then put Martin on the back. I don't know what to say. Just like redraw him like he's Sloth from the fucking Goonies, but with Martin's face and the blonde hair, bubble come. I don't know what to say. The biggest fucking retard response I ever got in my life. What do you mean you don't know what to fucking say? It's a fucking interview. You don't even know what the fuck to ask. You don't know what to ask. You haven't heard me play. That type of shit. I don't think you fit the bill. What do you mean I don't fit the bill? You haven't heard me play. It's one of those. I'm just, dude, this guy's retarded. Fuck off. I didn't want to talk to that shit anyways. Holy fucking fucksky. But nonetheless, Dead by Dog, it's not going to be goddamn like that. It's an actual event. If you know, you know. If you've been to Dead by Dog Volume 1, put it in there. And Denali God, like I said, hell, my claim to fame in the first one was Attic. It's their second time ever in the States. Their second show ever, which it was. Not like I was bullshitting. But the only other time they were at the States was in Texas, the other side of the goddamn country. First time on the East Coast. This is the first time Denali God is ever coming to the USA. And they've been around since 1992. Dude. 92, and not that fake 1992 fucking in-trail shit. Metal Archives. Formed in 1992. What's your first release? First demo, 2009. Not that fake shit. What the fuck were you doing for 17 years? No, 1992. That's their first goddamn demo. And they were putting shit out consistently since. None of this break shit. Now, granted, they're fucking slow at putting out releases, but nonetheless, there's none of this, we're back shit. No, none of that gayness. Been around 33 fucking years. Literally longer than, I would say, 70% of the people that watch this goddamn channel, 60 for sure, weren't even alive. Weren't even fucking. I mean, I get people out the ass. I was born in 02. I was born in 04. What the fuck? Denial guy was already around over a decade, and your damn ass wasn't even born. Their first time in the States, and your hoagie ass ain't coming? One show? You can meet them, you can blow them. Not promise them to blow them. That's not money back or guarantee, but definitely get to shake their hand, definitely get photos, definitely get your shit signed, definitely sit down and have a conversation. Can do all that. Have beers with them, legit. Not a King Diamond meet and greet fist bump. There you go. Get the fuck out of here. By the way, that was $400. None of that gayness. Meet them for free. So, that's a heads up. You have now you had a year's notice because I told you in August, and it's August 1st. We're in October. That's still plenty of goddamn notice. Can't afford it, dog. Get that second job now, dumbass, in the evening. Holy fucking fuckski. You ain't busy if you're working 40 hours a fucking week. Literally mow lawns, do whatever. Like, the easiest of the easy is this. If you are a single dude, and let's say you have a construction job, it's a nice hard job. This is all bullshit aside. You want the easiest, possibly meet some fucking pussy, because I know your ass ain't getting laid. Go to a fucking pizza shop that is 10 to 15 minutes with you, apply, and just work Friday and Saturday nights and deliver pizzas. You might meet some hot bun delivering pizzas. You will make good tips, and you'll probably get free fucking food, some pizza. If you do those 2 nights a week between tips and just save all that money, you will have more than a fucking enough come goddamn August 1st to pay for plane ticket, pay for fucking either Uber or a rental car, your hotel, beverages, and you will still have money left over. 1,000% guaranteed. 1,000 if you start today from the day you sent this video. You sitting at home playing grab ass with your boys at the fucking bar, which you're really an idiot. If you just saved those bar shekels, you'd have enough goddamn money. Whatever. You have no reason not to come out. Again, I get it if you don't like the bands. If I don't like Denali God, I'm Gurgle Gurgle Earl. Well, guess what? We got Gurgle 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 on fucking Friday, so you come to that too. But I'm just goddamn saying, if you're not coming to Denali God, you think they lick fucking balls. That's fine. I get that. But do not fucking tell me, I live in Texas. Sloth. There's these things called airplanes. Texas to fucking Cleveland. What is it? Max. Fucking $300. It ain't much. It's not like, dude, anywhere in the U.S., you're not talking $1,000 plane ticket. Like, getting on a plane and flying overseas, I'm not going to lie, that's kind of a fucking hassle, going through customs and shit, but flying anywhere in the U.S., I do it multiple times a year. That shit is so goddamn easy, it's fucking stupid. That's not your excuse. The money, I already told you what the fuck to do. You're just an idiot if you can't. Not to mention, it's about time you fucking pull up your big boy pants and being a man anyways. Maybe seeing something you really like that'll help you learn some discipline of how to be a man. And, okay, that's how I saved up and I could go to Dead by Dog. Now I could use that same mentality for future shit you need to do in life. Trying to goddamn help you out. So that's all that info. There's Hexella. Watch out. Keep for, like I said, all the shows and shit that they said. And then you can check out the stuff on goddamn Hells if you happen to give a fuck. And who knows? Dead by Dog Volume 3, I wouldn't be against them playing. Again, not saying they definitely are, but that's not, as a band, I wouldn't be against having here. I like them. They're on the label. And they've never been to Ohio. They fit the criteria of it's not shit that you see in this area. My goal. So, Incantation, no goddamn point. You see them every fucking year. Hexella, never seen them. So, keep that in mind. Come school surgery, put the goddamn games by the morning. And don't forget them goddamn Painskis. Shout outs. Get it to me in a reasonable fucking time frame. And if you want that Zoom in the description box, how to do it, bubbles. Later, goddamn it.